own defensive third, one more. They're having real trouble getting out of this area. And in the 5th minute, both sides full of energy and running. And for now, Bordalas' sides, they're holding their shape, they're compact. João Felix finally wins the ball in the middle, but he's put that out towards and beyond Gundogan. De Gea gets around him and should win a free kick. I think the referee was playing advantage. Indeed he was, and Barcelona players are frustrated with the referee already in this game. Only 4 goal scorers in this Getafe lineup. Of the 11, it's Alvarez with 1 goal, Maximovic with 3, Greenwood with 5, but they've got the goal machine up forward. Mayoral with 15, 3rd year with Getafe. He's just 26. Started off with a lot of promise. Real Madrid came after him, and now Getafe have won it up forward. The strike comes in, it's on target from Mason Greenwood. A left-footed effort from about 24 yards. Pinging down low at that bottom right corner, but Ter Stegen was alert. It was De Jong that was caught out here. It was the good work that came from Maximovic and Greenwood. Wasting no time looking for goal number 6. Wants to get to half a dozen. No long ball down the other way. So Getafe with the first real chance, and that was made because of their tenacity up forward and the attacking third, but without the ball. They won it back. Greenwood was there, and it's all about hunting in packs, isn't it? De Jong so adept on the ball. He's the highest paid player in La Liga, 25 million per season. Not sure how much of that goes in tax, but I wouldn't mind how much getting that amount of money. There's now Getafe with a bit of defensive work to do, and I think they've given away a corner kick here. Good hustle by Lewandowski up forward. It was a high loose ball bobbling around. Cross came the number 4 Gaston Alvarez, the Uruguayan. Started off with Boston River, and so did Ronald Araujo, both playing right centre back for their respective teams today. And this will come in from the right side for Barcelona. They're going from right to left in this first half. There's a player getting some treatment, and it is Lewandowski. 9th minute of the 7th minute, rather, going into the 8th, and from the right side it'll be Gundogan to curl this in. We'll go away from the keeper Soria to poor delivery. I think the referee blew the whistle just as the kick came, and Lewandowski again is holding his chest area. Hopefully this is not a health issue. Was he bumped in the chest? He was holding the cardiac zone there. It was worrying. He's getting some close attention. Here we go again. Corner kick part 2. It's a really good delivery. Rafinha came and met the ball. He tried the scorpion flick. It goes wide of goal. Not sure if that goes down as a real chance. It was audacious at the very least. Sometimes those go in, especially with the Brazilians. They've always got the radar on. That was actually really nice work, and it's just fluttered over the crossbar on another day. Wasn't angled up so much. That's in the top corner. Soria was there, got a hand up, but it all depends on the strength of the effort. We'll put that down as a chance in the end from seeing the replay. Now down the right side for Getafe, they'll pump it forward with Iglesias Sanchez. Decent ball, it might work out for Greenwood. Out comes Ter Stegen just in front of him, and he's end to end right now into the 9th minute. And the stats will show you 2/3 of the ball with Barça. Early days though, 1 goal attempt each. One from a set piece for the Blaugrana. And the Blaugranas in attendance today in the stands. Not sure how many have come over from the southern districts of Madrid. Good high hustle again. Here's Greenwood. The step over comes. He tries to wriggle his way through. Couldn't get through De Jong and Araujo standing there. Kubarsi's gone over to right centre back in the meantime. Araujo peeling over to the left, and it is a tactic of Xavi to get De Jong just in front of that back line. And João Cancelo now has room to move. Improvises with a good looking through ball. João Felix has the pace to get there, wants to take on Iglesias Sanchez. Down the line he goes, back to Cancelo. Square ball. De Jong arrives, loops it over, but not beyond the defensive backline. Alderete with a good header away. Back into the Barca defensive half. And De Jong has been a target of a couple of high offensive turnovers here. So as soon as he gets the ball and it's not to feet, they do converge upon him, and that is the trigger for Bordalas's men. Getafe coming off the 1-1 draw with Villarreal. Maximovic scored that goal. Barcelona just been ruled off offside here. And they beat Celta Vigo 3-2 before that. Both of these sides with a win over Celta Vigo recently. Mayoral Mata with the goals. Mata with a brace in that game. And it's a poor square ball here, picked off by Maximovic. Back to the goalkeeper, Soria. He'll go high and back into the attacking half. Spin out to Jenner. With Alderete, Paraguayan defender. That is either there or anywhere. That long ball straight to the keeper. Ter Stegen rolls it back out. Kubarsi is in front of him. Teenager. Is in his first real season of competitive football. 7th senior appearance for Barca today in La Liga. He's played twice in the Copa del Rey and has an assist in that competition. Yet to get one or a goal for Barca in La Liga. Played in the 2023 Under-17 World Cup for Spain. Kubarsi will be around for a good couple of decades from here. Jose Bordalas did coach Valencia last term for retaking this job with Getafe. Spent some time with Alcorcon, another southern district of Madrid. Born in Alicante, has coached Alicante 3 times as well. He's been around, he's nearly 60. As Iglesias takes the throw from the right side. This will be chipped over on the diagonal, across into the left half space, left to bounce by Koundé. It's a goal kick for Ter Stegen. So we'll have a quick look at the benches at 0-0. 12th minute going into the 13th here. Kubarsi with a long diagonal ball out to the left, and João Cancelo down the line, picked up by Iglesias, and it's an offside call that eventually goes the way of the Guetta, or the Azulones. It's the nickname of Getafe, means the deep blue. The benches here, we'll go through the omissions today. It's Alonso, Balde, Javi and Torres for Barca, Arambari and Martin for Getafe. Barca's bench: Fort, Guiu, Cochin, Clemen Lopez, Inigo Martinez, Pedri, Sergio Roberto is back, Romeo, Vitor Roque and Yamal is getting a rest. He's been so good on that right attacking wing. Monumental, in fact. He's only 16 years old. He's a long ball from Ter Stegen. Might work out for João Felix. Brings it down, but he's double teamed. And for now, Getafe are holding on out to the right beyond Iglesias. That will go out for a throw for Barca, left side, about 30 yards back from the corner. Cancelo, inside ball off the top. Iglesias sees it away. Another throw for Barca. De Jong making an appearance to spear the ball out towards Koundé to Gundogan. Those two like to rule that right side of midfield. Koundé now with the ball. Gundogan makes the transition back into the box with Lewandowski. Decent header from Alderete to repel. Elena, Anguilleri, Benito, Carmona all on the bench for Getafe. As Dejene pick up on Barca's through ball and play it down the line, and he's given away another throw. Fuzato, the reserve goalkeeper for Getafe. Duarte, Latasa, Manta, Rodriguez and Santiago, the other benches. Nearly up with the first quarter of an hour. We'll go to the stats in a moment as Cancelo goes square again, 40 yards away from Soria's goal. Dished off, and Christensen really is just there to sit in that spot right in the middle and give service to the likes of Gundogan and Lewandowski. Iglesias back down the line as an offside call against Mayoral. He was only about 5 meters offside. He needs to do a bit better than that as a professional footballer. Pushing up from the Barça backline. They bring it back to the right side of the pitch. Kunde looking up, and again it's another long 50-meter pass over to the left wing where Cancelo was able to chest down. Brilliantly done, back into the box, trying to carve his way through. Iglesias can't get a foot to it. Cancelo will take it back out to the sideline. Portuguese, the former City and Bayern player, 29 years old, also played while in Italy with Juventus. In front of him, it's De Jong mainly in that left midfield position. João Felix down in the attacking role. As Ter Stegen weighs up the option, puts the through ball over the top. Rafinha's there. He can't swing the left boot because he's cut off. Back to the keeper. It was again really conscientious defending from Alvarez. João Cancelo trying to get some ascendancy and authority in this game now. Barça, we saw what they did against Napoli. They had them hemmed in, starved them of possession, made them get desperate. Didn't get a goal in the first half in Naples, but they did get one in the first quarter of an hour of the second half, and Lewandowski, really cool finish into the bottom left corner. We saw him retake the penalty that was saved against Celta Vigo. Long ball brought down from Rafinha to João Felix. Cancelo is up there, and the ball will go back to Soria to the halfway line where Mayoral can bring it down. It'll end up working for De Gene out on the left. Back in. This is good work as the Getafe attackers are starting to combine. Moriba out to Mayoral and near post, and it really required a remarkable sliding interception there from Pau Cubarsí to turn it behind for a corner. They were limited, Getafe, but they worked out a plan, and that's what it's going to take to beat Ter Stegen. Try and get it into the 6-yard box. That's what they were aiming for Borja Mayoral. This will come in from the left for Getafe. They mostly go towards the penalty spot in that area. Sometimes they go to the back post, and rarely do they go to the near post. So let's see if Barcelona know that. Surely they've done the study. They do go to the near post. It's skimmed through, and the shot will come, and it's deflected away. Did it hit an arm? Referee saying it's hit the abdomen of the player. He was in a good position to make that call. And let's see, as Alvarez left it, did go into Kunde off the attempt from Iglesias. It was a left-footed effort. It's gone straight into Kunde. He's saying that it's hit under his elbow into the side of the body. Really good reaction to be able to call that. And it's just got confirmation from VAR. So on we go in the 19th minute. Again, another corner from the left. An in-swinger towards Ter Stegen. Ruiz, the match official, having to come in and have words. Cancelo and Kunde and Lewandowski marking up centrally in front of Ter Stegen. Araujo at the near post, arms around the player there, and ball goes all the way through to the keeper who had to punch away. Now Greenwood trying to control on the edge of the box. He was off balance when he hit it. Again on the left, went for the far left corner. It's gone about 3 meters wide. So from the short goal kick, Ter Stegen to Cubarsí, goes long, and there's a 2-on-2. De Gene gets there first in front of Rafinha. He really does have a burst of pace, the Brazilian. We've seen him with the scorpion kick effort at goal already. That's been Barcelona's best occasion in this game. Still 0-0 in the 20th minute. And the stats at 70% possession for them. 1 goal attempt compared to 2. So Getafe are well in this match. The burden is on Barcelona to go at them. And they do have a couple of fierce competitors, Mayoral and Greenwoods. I haven't seen much from Diego Rico thus far on the left side. 31-year-old Spaniard hasn't scored this season but has 5 assists, and not scoring, have to be involved in creating the goals. And here's a lovely pass. Surely Barcelona are going to hit the lead here. It's Rafinha to smash that beyond Soria into the bottom left corner. It was a ferocious finish, ruthless from Barcelona. Route 1 football as well. A long ball from the right back pocket over the halfway. Somehow Barcelona had 2 players and there was only 1 defender for Getafe. It bounced kindly. Rafinha took it in his stride and has stroked that from the edge of the box on the angle. He was in line with the right post and he has found that bottom corner. A heavy-duty finish. And that is Rafinha's 4th La Liga goal of the term. You can see all those stats on FlyScore. Koundé curling this over in between De Gene and Alvarez. And he was able to get to the edge of the box. No one within 3 meters of him. And he strokes it off the inside of the left boot. A diving Soria could do nothing. Superb from Barcelona. And to think that João Felix was the other option. He just had to pass it square to find João Felix. He would have had an empty net, but Rafinha had the composure to weigh up where he wanted the ball to go. He had the angle to work with. Epic from the Blaugrana. And they lead by a goal to 0. Officially the goal coming in the 20th minute. Koundé with an assist. That's his 2nd of the season. The Frenchman finding his creative boot, and they're putting the ball past De Gene for the run to the advantage of Rafinha. Really had no one around him. If anything, it was some poor communication from Getafe because of their 4-man backline. De Gene, the captain, is probably calling a lot of the shots. He was the only player back there. The other 3 had moved up. Bordalas is playing a really high line. It's to the taste of Tottenham supporters with Postecoglou. So now the impetus is on Getafe to get an equaliser. 2nd goal for Barcelona. Might be beyond Getafe's means as they go with Koundé again. A long ball up towards Rafinha. Good darting run from Gundogan. The ball gets stuck between his feet, bounce away, but Getafe finding it really difficult to get out of their own defensive third. It's cut off by Christensen. That's his role. A give and go with he and João Felix out to the left side. João Cancelo now. 2 Portuguese working in tandem. His shot is deflected. He went on the right boot. And that has hit Luis Milla. It's the 24th minute. Barcelona leading Getafe by a goal to 0. There's a corner kick here, and Gundogan will take it from the left side and in swing it towards David Soni. Sunny but cloudy day. And it's worked out well so far for Rafinha. Had the Scorpion attempted goal and then finally slotted one. It's really stunning work here from Araujo, the Uruguayan, in from the left. And his cross is just glanced away. Good defensive header. Barcelona will start again from their own half. Have ruled this game from start to finish. Eventually we will get the expected goals percentage, see how many they will get for the game. It's the expectation. To the left half space in their own defensive 18-yard box. Ball down the middle. looking to carve their way again through the Getafe defence. That worked out kindly for Alvarez. So down the other end, Getafe will come. Greenwood sticking at the right wing, back in for Mayoral. To see Maximovic get involved a little more if they're going to string a few passes together and find a way through this Barca defence, who have looked good. And now it's a case where Barca have the better defence this season. 34 goals conceded now against Getafe's 35. Could get worse for them before the afternoon's over. It's another La Liga action today. Granada Valencia is postponed as Rafinha goes up the line towards Lewandowski, who's been elbowed in the back and he's down on the ground looking in real distress. The Polish striker already has had a knock to the chest. This time he was bowled over, and then it was the initial challenge that came from Alderete on De Jong. That was one really poor challenge, and Lewandowski was bowled over, and on the roll, as soon as he hit the ground, he has put his back into the next player. So it's 3 fouls to 2. It was a real symphony of fouls from Getafe. 3 of them on 2 individual players in the space of about 2 seconds. Back for Ter Stegen. 27th minute now. It's up for Lewandowski. Looks okay. Wants to give and go. He's going to get it. He's in open spaces. Out comes Soria, who was alert to the danger. Prudent goalkeeping in the end. So who can Getafe turn to? Well, it's Mayoral with 15 goals this season. Greenwood with 5, and beyond that, it's only really Maximovic. And the Blaugrana will be aware and ready for anything that Getafe throw at them. Playing a 4-5-1, the Azulones, and it's a system where Barcelona are going diagonally a lot in this game in the opening half. It's out for Rafinha to take on Dejani with the side of the boot, and that is diverted away, only marginally avoiding an own goal. Getafe here. Gaston Alvarez got the final touch, but it was Rafinha's creativity coming in from the right side. He's put this in on the outside of the left boot. Diving header from Gundogan, only just missed. It skimmed his forehead, and then it's off Alvarez. Nearly took a touch from another defender and in. And Getafe escaped going down 2-0, but they've now got to contend with this corner. Gundogan once more from the left. The delivery, and it's again away. It's back in play. Somehow Koundé's there, and there's about 8 players bunched in together. It's come off Koundé and away for a goal kick in the end. But a win here will help Barcelona go into second place. The live standings on the Flash Score app will show you they are in second. That is with the live score at 1-0. Girona with 56 points would go into third. They did lead for a large period of the season. Girona, which is a town just north of Barcelona. So down the other end now, and Getafe into the box. They've won a corner here. That was Moriba, the former Barca man, going at goal. It's come off Kubarsi. And this all started down the left with the Moriba. Into the box he came. He got past one. It was then bundled away. Tried to go for the throw-in there, Barca, but it's just gone behind the corner flag. In from the left. And out comes Ter Stegen. And then João Felix does the rest. It'll be a corner kick from the other side now. But the focal point of attack is Borja Mayoral. Surely they need to try and get it to the heads. Mason Greenwood isn't being helped out from any of the ball boys here. He's made to go and fetch the ball about 20 yards off the pitch. So Moriba and Mayoral, this will be Greenwood. This will go in swinging off the left boot to the back post, and again Moriba was the target. And João Cancelo puts it over for a third consecutive corner. He's saying he was fouled, and it's one thing about Alejandro Muniz-Ruiz, he likes to let a lot go in the match, and he will blow the whistle when required though. To Kubarsi doing the defending there, and now the punch from Ter Stegen from Greenwood's second corner in about a minute. Kubarsi again made good contact, got it towards halfway. Big header comes down. Whistle will go. This will go against Barcelona. This is in the attacking third, out on the left wing. A good spell of sustained pressure, and it is the GETAFE man on loan from RB Leipzig, who they paid 16 million euros from Barca for him, and is back from AFCON, represented Guinea, 21 years old. Ilay Moriba out on the left side winning that one. And this is about 30 yards back from the goal line, 10 in from the left touchline. Everyone on the edge of the box, over towards the right post, and it's floated in, and again Barca can repel. The shot comes in from Mason Greenwood out in the I'd say about 25 yards away, going down low once more. It looks like the most dangerous player for GETAFE the opening half an hour of the match, and Barcelona looking disjointed at the moment, or discombobulated as they call it, giving away another as a hack into the leg of Iglesias from João Cancelo. A frustrated look from him. He's saying that Koundé was fouled first. I'm using the word foul a lot in the last 10 minutes. It's been a festival. Welcome back for the commencement of the second half. La Liga match day 26. FC Barcelona hosting Getafe. It's 3rd against 10th at the moment. Barcelona leading by a goal to nil. It was Rafinha with a run through the middle of the Getafe defence, dispatching from the edge of the box beyond David Soria into the bottom left corner. That is the goal that has made the difference here at the Estadi Olympic Luis Companys. And just before the break, it was Alejandro Muniz Ruiz, the referee, who had to deal with a whole sort of spout of defensive howlers, you could say, hacks and all sorts of fouls from both sides, and then that late chance from Rafinha would have been a carbon copy of his goal. Instead, he dished it off to João Felix. Instead of scoring, they go into the break just by the one goal. They have that lead. Get the second half. It's kicked off with Barcelona going from left to right. They wear the home blue and red vertical stripes. Getafe in the all white with the green numbers, top to toe in the white. There was a change at the break, so we will get confirmation to see how many changes there were. You can follow the action in the match events on the Flash Score application website. It was the right back that was brought off, Juan Antonio Iglesias Sanchez, and in his place was Jose Miguel Carmona. Carmona is a 22-year-old. He's a defender. It's a like-for-like swap. He's in for his 18th La Liga game for Getafe. 1 goal, 1 assist. And he's in his first season since leaving Elche. Former Sevilla player as well. And no changes for Barcelona at the break as Rico takes a throw from the left side towards Tijene. Moriba back inside, and hasn't worked out well. Barcelona scoop it back up and will use Kubarsi to look ahead. He's always got so much space in front of him. Looking out towards Gundua, right side with Rafinha up against. It's Diego Rico getting back and playing a left wing back role now. This is well done, dug out by the central midfielder Luis Milla before he's set upon by 3 Barcelona midfielders. They win it back with De Jong, and it's slowed down with Kubarsi and Christensen. Have a give and go, and referee's there to blow the whistle. It's a free kick for Barca. João Felix was impeded. 48th minute of the game. They lead by 1 goal to nil. So Muniz Ruiz, the referee, shows a yellow card to Tijene, the Getafe captain. So he'll miss the next game coming, and that is at home to Las Palmas. So about 40 yards away from Soria's goal. They'll go back to the halfway line. It looks as though it's a 3-4-3 right now for Barcelona when they've got the ball. Now Tijene, back inside for Moriba. It's chopped off again, good intercept. And then it goes the other way. Getafe trying to get themselves out of the danger zone down the left with Diego Rico. He'll try an ambitious ball over the top from Mayoral. It's brought down by Kubarsi, who's been sensational in this game, stepping in at right centre back. Araujo playing on the left side of that back pairing. Soria for it's Omar Alderete. Soon have fine effort at goal, a volley from outside the box in the first half. Now Moriba has got some space, and Koundé just gets back in time. Lovely skills from Moriba, and it's back out for Diego Rico. Good ball inside for Mayoral. Barcelona see off the danger. They'll start again, and a long-range effort here. Oh, it's off the post, and the keeper may have got a hand to that Ter Stegen, but Luis Milla from long range, the Spaniard with a ferocious effort down low, and stunning hand to the ball there from Ter Stegen. It was down like a leopard, but watching it like a hawk, if you want to go with some zoology in this game. But Luis Milla, away, another, as a hack into the leg of Iglesias from João Cancelo. A frustrated look from him. Pitching of the right boot. They've won a corner from that, and Luis Milla will take it. Left side of the pitch. 50th minute of the game. Good delivery. Once more, it's Araujo with the header away. Getafe can't hold on to this. There's a 4-on-4 with Barcelona coming forward on the counter-attack. Haven't really seen them counter too much in this game, and linesman's flag is up because Lewandowski was fouled as he tried to get past. It is Diego Rico getting back, and he's also into the book for that one. They are getting just a little closer. That was going in from Luis Milla. It was conscientious work from Ter Stegen. It was swinging back inside of the post. That would have been a goal if Ter Stegen didn't get a glove to that, and it's off the keeper onto the post and went out fortuitously for Barcelona fans listening in. They still hold that lead. Down the other end up, and will be the Barcelona free kick in from the right side, put all the way to the left post where Tijene and also Greenwood up there. Then it's brought down through Milla out to the left side. Let's see what Getafe can get going here. They have the third man run is forward. Instead it's Greenwood that's playing on the left wing at the moment. See if they get their formation back. Looks as though Moriba is at right midfield. Milla and Maximovic in the middle with him, but they do have that license to get around. Creative license, they call that one. Milla's trying to get started with Moriba. He's shoved into from behind. De Jong making sure that his presence was felt. So we'll go all the way into the back pocket, and Getafe will clear over the halfway. It's well done by Koundé. Has that assist, his second of the season. The ball over the top for Rafinha's goal. It was a potentially a match-winning pass over the top. Barcelona just need a clean sheet, and they will take second position with Girona's game postponed for now. There's an offside call against Mason Greenwood. So a change for Getafe at half-time, and then 2 yellow cards. It's the third of the game for them with Rico, Tijene and Alderete all in the book. Gundogan is the yellow-carded player for Barca. De Jong's header for Rafinha. First time ball across the pitch. It was a good one, but João Felix just lacked the pace to get there in front of Tijene. Back to Soria. Ter Stegen has it. A tussle ongoing with Alderete and Lewandowski. Now Barca down the right side. This is good from Rafinha. Puts the pass through. Big chance here with a free man at the back post. And João Felix makes it 2-0. And Barcelona, they have daylight now. João Felix missed out right at the death in the first half. Doesn't miss out this time. 53rd minute goal for the Portuguese. It's his 5th of the La Liga season. And it just might be enough to get Barcelona home here at the Olympic Luis Companys. Match day 26. Looking good. Barcelona looking to make it a couple of wins on the trot in La Liga. Couldn't find the second goal against Napoli during the week. But here at home, look, a formidable unit. And Rafinha this time putting the ball down for the cross that came in from the right side. Christensen made the run. Haven't seen him get forward too often. This time, no Lewandowski in that area, and I guess Lewandowski did well to stay deep and allow the space to open up for Christensen to run into. Receive from Rafinha, and then put it across to the left post, in from the right half space for João Felix. It's Barcelona 2, Getafe 0. Getafe get us going from the restarts, and now it's an uphill battle. It's Jose Bardalas, the Getafe coach. Not sure what he's going to do now. He's changed over one defender for another. Might be time to shake things up forwards. This one is starting to get a little bit of motion forward. Is Moriba trying to take that from one side of the defender to the other, but over. Kubarsi came off the Barca defender, sat nicely for Ter Stegen. And that is goal number 36 for the season that Getafe have shipped. And Barcelona have scored goal number 54. Looking at the head-to-heads, Getafe have never won here, barring a 3-goal miracle comeback. That will be a record that stands a little longer at the very least. Last 2 meetings in La Liga in Getafe both ended 0-0, and this is the first time in 3 meetings that Getafe have had to travel. And the last time they came to Barcelona without losing, you can see all this in the head-to-head stats on the first score up, was back in 2018. That was 5 visits ago, and that was a 0-0. So they don't often score here, and if they do, it's usually Barcelona getting quite a few goals. They did win here in January 2023. Getafe did come and lose 1-0, but that was in the Spanish Cup. To the right side with Rafinha. Has the run from Koundé, and we'll use him. The Frenchman will get there in front of a man, take it out towards a corner flag. It was an interesting cross in. It just bounced in front of the keeper. João Felix had made the run in from the left to meet it. Couldn't get there as it's Maximovic. Back to Soria, the goalkeeper. Rafinha gets it 30 yards out. Good ball. Lewandowski! No mistake. It was unerring. Lewandowski is offside, according to the referee. Otherwise, it would have been another goal on the board for the Polish superstar. Marginally offside from the Rafinha pass. So unlucky. Cool finish in from the right post across the keeper into the bottom left corner. And as soon as he hit it, you just got the feeling that he knew that he was offside. It wasn't by much. It was only because of the spin that he performed as the rain starts to just trickle down a little bit. Definitely raining on Getafe's parade today. Lewandowski has been a trooper of late. If you go to his stats, you'll see his last few matches scored in 4 consecutive matches leading into this, including 4 of those in La Liga against Alaves, Granada, 2 against Celta Vigo, 1 against Napoli, and very nearly on the scoreboard here. Still fancy his chances, considering the form that he's in. It's the luxury that Barcelona have. They can attract the superstars of the planet, even in their mid-30s. Came over when he was 33 from a long stint at Bayern Munich. Can he get Barcelona to a Champions League final? We think that the team that goes through out of Barcelona and Napoli, will they be favourites to get through the quarterfinals? I don't think so, based on their inconsistencies, especially the Italian champions sitting in 9th in Serie A. When you take a look at that, it's a harrowing statistic for them, but they got through the group okay. They've just changed the coach again. It's the 3rd time this season. Remarkably, they're going to have a 5th coach more than likely in the space of 12 months when they go to the summer. So Barcelona will also have a new one, but Xavi did come in a tough time, led them to La Liga glory, and we'll try and get them as deep as possible. If they get through the round of 16 against Napoli. That's nearly, very, very nearly 10 million euros. And for a side that's in as much debt as Barcelona, it's a welcome sum. And beautiful ball down the left side. De Jong will get there, squares it up. It's out for Gundogan. Now Rafinha wants to get it on his left. Just as he went past the defender. The good work on the left side from Diego Rico actually nutmegged Rafinha, took the ball away from him. And they will get out of trouble and up towards the halfway where Borja Mayoral was nudged over by Ronald Araujo. He was never going to get there. He tried to step into the man, then past him and get the ball. We saw Inigo Martinez try that against Victor Osimhen during the week. And so that led to Napoli's equaliser. Didn't have too many chances. Well, Victor Osimhen just held his ground in the box. Inigo Martinez tried to step through Victor Osimhen to get the ball. Missed. Osimhen simply controlled, hit it first time, and beat Ter Stegen from about 12 yards. And now they've given it away. Barcelona down the left side. Getafe coming. Is Rico out to the byline, tries to cut back, took a deflection. Koundé loses it once more. Rico wasn't awake, and eventually Barcelona will have the throw. Looks as though a deflated Getafe gave up on that. Greenwood is playing on the left side right now, and you'd think that is to get some crosses in from there. In the first half, he had a couple of digs at goal from outside the area, both on target. The first one caused Ter Stegen a bit more difficulty than the second, which was further away. On the hour mark now, Barcelona leading Getafe by 2-0 and have had a goal disallowed from Lewandowski. De Jong, across it goes. Lewandowski can put that through. A piercing ball around the keeper is Rafinha. Back for De Jong. And it is a goal for 3-0. Frankie De Jong. He was able to side foot that into the right corner. Keeper off his line. And that's just his second of the season in 18 appearances. But a goal to get Barcelona out to that 3-goal lead. I was just telling you, Lewandowski had his goal disallowed. Well, De Jong has got one for himself. In his 5th year since leaving Ajax, it is La Liga's highest paid player. Let's see if that stands once Mbappe comes over. The ball through from Gundogan towards, what was the run of Rafinha, who was onside. It was a Getafe defence once more that wasn't in line, wasn't running in line. It's hard to. A staggered defence. De Jong calmly slotting that past Alvarez, who went back on the line trying to block any shot that came through. In the end, Barcelona worked it out. It was composure and presence of mind to find De Jong. And well-deserved goal, I must say. The Blaugrana with Rafinha's presence of mind to twice try and find João Felix, who had the other goal for 2-0, who's now coming to the sideline, the Portuguese, for Fermin Lopez. And Rafinha just tapping that ball into the path of De Jong. And that's all they needed for 3-0. 63rd minute, we're back underway. Getafe going from right to left. They go down the line with Moriba. And he's bundled over with the ball. So Fermin Lopez, 20 years old, another young Spanish superstar in the making. They've got the production line happening now. And it's his 19th appearance, has 1 goal. Spent last season with Linares. And that is the first substitution for Xavi Hernandez. And it's a change that was always forthcoming. João Felix was never going to last the duration of the game. Played 5 minutes against Napoli, just coming back from injury, and now gets a goal and has returned to the starting 11. Rafinha has been simply brilliant, simply amazing on that right side. Tidy finish from him. Another good one from Felix and De Jong. such cohesion when they do get forward. Somehow they still keep passing lanes open on the counter-attack. Barcelona, they've gone into the right areas, and now it's De Gene that's been dispossessed. Barcelona coming once more. Lewandowski waits in the middle. Ball came towards him, couldn't get there, and it's Fermin Lopez who regains possession. Back towards halfway though. String of passes to keep Barcelona with the ball. Back for Kubarsi. And Fermin Lopez showing the tenacity to dispossess the Getafe captain. Down the left, he wants to give and go, and will get it. It's a superb ball in from Christensen. This is his own assist for the afternoon. That's his second of the season. I should have added. Goalless though. Second year since leaving Chelsea. De Jong and Fermin Lopez pulling up a little storm on that left side of midfield right now. João Cancelo has stayed back a little more. So a corner is coming. Up comes Araujo. It's actually a free kick over near the corner flag. So 2 in the wall for Getafe. Just inside the 18-yard box by about 3 yards. So about 4 yards back from the byline, about 8 in from the touchline. Gundogan will take this set piece. So Kubarsi is all alone at the far right post. If they want to loop it over, they go short instead to the edge of the box. So it's a scuffed shot that came in from Rafinha. Really miscued that, and a player of his caliber should have made better contact with the ball. He was under no pressure at all. Been able to strangle everything that Getafe and throwing at them. In terms of progression up the pitch, Getafe found it so tough in the second half as compared to the first. That comes with fatigue in the 67th minute. There's another free kick going against them here, and De Gene has to be careful because he is on a yellow. Might be time for a couple more substitutions for Jose Bordeas. Knock into the face of Fermin Lopez. He's infuriated with the behaviour from Mia. Looks as though a triple change is coming for Getafe here. So De Gene is a definite substitution that needs to be made. Greenwood looks like he's run out of a bit of puff. So Oscar will come on. Maksimovic is another one. And Mata scored a couple of goals. That last round is in. Scored against Celta Vigo. The 2 goals that got them to win. And it is Alenia on for the captain, De Gene. So Carlos Alenia is a midfielder, 26 years old. He's a Spaniard, in for his 21st of the season. 1 goal and an assist in his 4th year. He's an ex-Barcelona player as well. Played 24 times for Barcelona in La Liga between 2016-17 and 2020. Then went to Betis and a couple more games after that. The next season for the Blaugrana. Joined Getafe. The second half that same season has played over 20 games in each campaign set. One ball from Barça goes behind. That'll be a goal kick for Soria. The player coming is Jaime Mata. He's a 35-year-old. That has that surname, doesn't he, Mata? The other one went off to Japan and he's recently retired from Manchester United. Mata, as Getafe come down through Rico, left side, square ball, Moriba. Another former Barca man, back for Mia. Now it's Mata. Out to the right side where Carmona puts the ball in, and it was a good effort at goal. It sat beautifully for the shot in from Rico. And Oscar, that's his first touch. Oscar was the last player to touch that. And it was a case of Mata, who stood in the way of Kubarsi, allowed Oscar to just drift in. 70th minute, and he's put that to the right side of goal down low. Should have cut back the deficit, and at least should have ruined Barcelona's clean sheets, but didn't. Shoulda, woulda. So Mata coming on and taking the attention of Kubarsi to open up space for another substitute, Oscar. That's been the best chance for Getafe in the second half. The offside flag go up against Mata once more. 3 goals in this campaign, 2 of them, as I said, came against Celta Vigo. Former Girona and Valladolid League player, been with Getafe for 6 years now. Getafe coming in from the left side once more with Rico. Won a throw. About 25 yards back from the corner flag. And Oscar Rodriguez is the other player that came on, 25-year-old Spaniard. Rico will allow this to go out for a corner kick. He wants to take it himself. Left side of the pitch. So Oscar, back from a stint at Celta Vigo, 2 goals there in 33 appearances. He didn't score for Getafe in 21-22. As the corner comes in, it's looped up high, still there to be put away. Barcelona through De Jong, toiling away up near the goal line, trying to get it past the attention of Luis Milla. He's double teamed though and sent over by Moriba, who turned around to check what the referee was going to say. He allowed the play to go on as he usually does, Muniz Ruiz. And it's another throw for Getafe. Xavi has come to put his 2 euro cents in. His complaints noted duly by the 4th official. And Getafe haven't worked it out here. It's a sloppy pass that goes behind the man. And Barcelona will have a throw. Right side, defensive third. Should mention Oscar also spent some time with Real Madrid, played in the B side for a few games, got 6 goals in his first season in just 8 appearances, which then triggered Leganes to take him on a loan spell. He was eventually sold to Sevilla in 2020 for 13.5 million euros. Didn't work out there in a series of returns and loans. Back to Getafe and Sevilla and Celta Vigo. And since then, he's only scored 3 times in La Liga, both of those coming in the past 12 months. At least he's on the up. At the age of 25, though. So it hasn't worked out for him the way he plans. It's Barcelona through Koundé to get a long ball through, straight down the middle of the field. Fermin Lopez is waiting for the pass from Lewandowski, who's ruled offside. Getafe coming into the box, and Boy Amaral was under some real heat there. So he came down the right side. The cross coming in towards Mayoral, and he should have done better as he put his effort to the right side of the goal. It was Kubarsi showing determination to get down and try and intercept or put his body in the way of the ball and the goal. Ter Stegen Still had to be beaten, and that's gone to the right side of goal. And it's a half chance, you would say. Should have been more of a chance, at least a three-quarter chance, you could say. But it's Borja Mayoral. It's not his day. He's still looking for goal number 16. He's another former Real Madrid player. With a bit of money from their academy. As has Barcelona. They haven't gone to the bench for Lamine Yamal. It's not warranted in these circumstances. 3-0 up at home. 75th minute of the game, and Barcelona, as you would have heard at the top of the broadcast in the 5-score stats, they do like to score in the final 10 minutes. Highest total, 16 goals in that period of the game. Out comes to Rafinha, the Brazilian, the ex-Leeds man, and ran, who knocked out of the Europa League midweek. Playoffs for the round of 16. Lost to Milan. We now have to go and play Slavia Prague. Here's good ball in from Rafinha. Found Lopez. The shot comes on the turn. And that is a decent effort from Fermin. Soria was able to save it. It was at chest, maybe hip height. Good height for diving away to your right and save it from about 16 yards. Didn't have enough behind that ball to really trouble the goalkeeper. Now Getafe, 1-3 up forward, and there's a sea of blue and red in front of it. So they stop it and go out with Carmona. Now back in as Mia and Moriba try and work it out. Long ball through. It won't sit there for Mayoral. They are trying to impose themselves and make life tough in the final quarter of an hour for Barca. They really need to go to the bench, you would think. Just as I say that, a glance down at the halfway line, there are two players awaiting their turn. Rafinha salutes the crowd, a standing ovation for him. A goal and an assist for the 27-year-old Brazilian. Goes up to goal number 4 for the term. 6 assists, 10 goal involvements. It's a decent season indeed. So Christensen is one of the players out. Rafinha the other. So another Brazilian on, Vitor Roque. They turned to him back in January and did the job. A couple of crucial goals. First, second touch of the game coming in. Big money, €40 million signing as Moriba comes out. In his place is Yelu Santiago. So that is the fifth change done and dusted for Bordalas, the Getafe coach. Back to Ter Stegen. Goes out to the left wing. Barcelona looking for a way through as there's 5 Getafe players up there, a bit more petrol back in the tank, so they've got the energy to burn. As Koundé's given away, it's another poor pass down the line. It's a Getafe throw. What can they make it lead to here? Cross goes in. It was an impulsive cross, you could say. They need to be a bit more stable in possession, been static for so much of the game. Now they've got some movement with all the changes that have rung in. Here's Oscar coming in from the left. He's haggled by Vitor Roque. Looks like he's playing on the right side of attack, but in this defensive phase, he's coming inbound to mark up on a spare player. It's a good learning curve for him. He's very, very young. He's 18 years old, the teenager. Go through stats in a moment. Diego Rico tries one from a really tight angle from the edge of the box. Was it a cross? Was it a shot? Only he will ever know. Pedro Santiago is a 19-year-old midfielder, Spanish. He's only in for his 4th appearance for GETAFE after leaving Valencia. So Rafinha was brought out of the game. He was the architect of De Jong's goal and finished his own goal like an expert. And was clever at the end of the first half. A little too clever, a little too cute. Instead of trying to finish for his brace, he dished it off to João Felix, but it wasn't a well-guided pass across the box. Here's GETAFE with a free kick deep into the attacking half. And a header back across. Barcelona, they're set up nicely. Have to come down the right side and scoop it up the line. There's a man into the back. The referee says play on. It was milked by Vitor Roque. Romeo was the other player to come on. So Vitor Roque, yes, he is 18. And in for his 7th appearance. Can he get a 3rd goal? That would be ridiculous at this stage of his career to get a 3rd La Liga goal, as they do come. Barcelona looking for the 4th. And it's diverted away. It was Alvarez who got in the roads, and in came João Cancelo on the right boot. Oh, 6s and 7s here, weren't they? It wasn't good from Alderete. One back by De Jong. João Cancelo pushing up from left back and coming in from the left post, trying to aim for the far right. They've won a corner though. So 81st minute. If he did score, that would have been just inside that last 10-minute bracket. Would have been goal number 17 for the season. He's going to one from the right side. It'll be a curler away from the keeper, and it is. Up goes Koundé. He got there first. Good aerial leap. Barca won it back high. Gundogan is Lopez. Chips it in. The back heel's there. Gundogan's coming. Tries the trickery. GETAFE are able to hack it away. Back to the halfway line, all the way to the keeper now, Ter Stegen. So Vitor Roque starting off with Cruzeiro. Now, from my memory, if it serves me well, the original Ronaldo R9 also started there in his Brazilian days as a very young player, 15, 16 years old. Looks in different shape these days. Saw him at the FIFA Best Awards on stage and has plumped up nicely. Oh, it's a beautiful ball through, and Barcelona looking for that 4th. They really, really want it. But Soria got in the way of final pass. It was put to the edge of the box, and Fernan Lopez was lurking. Unluckily, couldn't get there. So Romeo, the other substitute, was brought on for Rafinha. And see Pedri warming up there. The referee is now signalling for that change to be made. Started against Napoli. And João Cancelo will be given a rest as Ford will come on for him. 17-year-old, given some more valuable minutes at this stage. 3rd appearance in La Liga. It's his first year of senior football. Hector Forts. Unmistakable number 8 though is Pedri. Fort wears the number 39. 17 years old. That is outstanding to have 2 defenders see out this match for Barcelona, Kubasi and Forts. Come down the left with Fermin waiting inside. Fort automatically brought into the equation. He was sent to run after that long pass. interestingly, Barcelona sending some defenders forward to make those runs at the latter stage of the game. You think they've done more kilometres than the strikers. Playing with a yellow ball. It's the winter ball. For some of you who are not in the know, once the white ball comes out, it usually means spring. Now, flag goes up in the back left pocket, forward brought down. 85th minute of the game, Barcelona leading by 3-0. The next game's coming up for them. Athletic Bilbao, that is away. Then they've got Mallorca and Napoli at home. GETAFE have Las Palmas at home, then Valencia away. Girona and Sevilla then at home. They lost to Sevilla in the Copa del Rey round of 16 by 3-1. And Barcelona no longer in that competition, still competing on two fronts, with Champions League football and La Liga. And GETAFE, they've stolen it back. Here's the run from Mata towards Mayoral. Really wonderful interception there from Cubarsi to set a path forward for Pedri. Now it's De Jong who evades the first challenge. Through the middle he comes. He can spear it out to the left. Decent running from that direction from Fermin Lopez to the back post. In came Vitor Roque, but that is a desperate header. It will go away from a corner from Diego Rico, who has really excelled in the second half compared to the first. And it's a big job he's got over there with the fresh legs in from Vitor Roque, the right wing for Barça. Rico starting on the left and finishing on the left. Here's Pedri from the right corner flag. 86th minute. Outswinger away from Soria. GETAFE with a header to the ball first. It's bounced down kindly. Big save from Soria. How did that not go in from 7 yards? Came in with real fury from Lewandowski. Not his afternoon, or not yet. Still some time for him to get that goal that he was denied earlier. He was onside here, and it spilled to him. On the turn, he's put that straight down the mouth of the goal. Unfortunately, it was where the goalkeeper, David Soria, was standing, the former Sevilla man. And Barcelona now with a throw-in on the right with Koundé. Will switch play back to Araujo. Both sides have made the full quarter of substitutions. Fort and Pedri were the final ones for Barca, with Santiago Yellow coming on for GETAFE. Now it's Oscar. What's the run from Rico? Tries a low ball to the left post, in from the left. And it went about 15 yards. Ter Stegen met the ball first. 31 years old, the German. 9th year at Barcelona. Brilliant career. To halfway and down towards Lewandowski. Got the vital first touch. Couldn't get away from his man though. Now Alvarez has to scoot over and take the ball away from Pedri. Switch for GETAFE. The header that came from the left was Mata. Referee's got his hand up. I think he's called for the offside. There's been some staunch defending from Gaston Alvarez, 23-year-old Uruguayan. And Araujo at 24. They've got the options, Uruguay, don't they, for the national side? Both of those players hailing from Boston River. So GETAFE player down now. It is Alvarez. Just about to go into the play stopped in any case. Barcelona leading by 3-0. At this point, they are well and truly up into second position, pending the game in hand from Girona. Now the ball comes in long, goes straight out for a goal kick, and that will sum up GETAFE's afternoon. It will be an interesting trip back to Madrid for them. haven't really had too much success on the road against Barcelona. You can see that in the head-to-heads column. Never won here. Not at the Nou Camp, not at the Companys. And now Koundé will come and try and make life more difficult down the right side with Vitor Roque. Can't spear the ball between the legs of Diego Rico. Into the 90th minute now. Getafe will want the full-time whistle to come. Already away white strip, and they might be waving the white flag, try and get it over and done with. Some big wins for Barcelona over the years. 2015, a 6-0 win. That was 5-0 at half-time. You can see that in the head-to-heads column. Messi, Suarez, Neymar, Xavi got a goal in that game. And then Suarez to make it 5-0 at half-time. Then Messi in the second half for 6-0. That's how it ended after the 47th minute. No more goals. Xavi playing in that game. Now coaching them to La Liga success. And 8 La Liga titles as a player. 4 as in the Champions League. There's a yellow card coming late on in this game. That's a challenge as Barcelona got forward in transition. That's yellow. That goes into the book. Young 19-year-olds. Just for tripping up Fermin Lopez. Around the halfway mark, Barcelona will take this set piece into the 91st minute. We've got 4 minutes of stoppages. So going back to that 2015 game, Xavi starting in the midfield with Rafinha and Busquets. Suarez, Messi and Neymar up forward. Suarez still playing with Messi. It's remarkable to see them together at Inter Miami, but Suarez definitely has lost about 6 yards of pace. There's a late chance here. Vitor Roque can't beat the keeper, but on the follow-up, it's dispatched into the back of the net. It is Fermin Lopez to make it 4-0 in added time for Barcelona. Clinical from about 10 yards, you'd say. David Soria came out to make the save from Vitor Roque. And on the rebound, it sat perfectly. Right foot, Fermin coming in and making that bus ride back to Madrid for Getafe a little more awkward. It is Fermin's second goal in La Liga football. So something to celebrate for him. Lewandowski won't get one, but Fermin will. And he has run and run and run. Now, is he onside? Definitely is there. Wasn't at the first. And when Roque took the shot, he was. So that will definitely count. Vitor Roque putting it straight into the body of the onrushing Soria. And then Fermin on the rebound, hitting it first time with the ball up in the air. It is a brilliant way to end the afternoon for Barcelona. Still time for one more, you never know. There's a first-rate finish from a young player who's 20 years old, formerly with Linares, and Barcelona with so many young players coming through. 93rd minute, Barcelona 4, Getafe 0. Big response to the disappointment of getting that away draw against Napoli. Still with high hopes in Champions League, not so much in La Liga, although this will cut the deficit just a little, a smidgen, back to 5 points. And if Real Madrid trip up, it's a couple of banana skins for them. After they drew 1-1 last weekend with Rayo Vallecano. An afternoon that was for Vallecano's new coach, Inigo Perez, 36-year-old, first game in charge as caretaker, got a 1-1 draw with Real Madrid. Real Madrid are playing Sevilla this weekend, so that's always a spicy affair. Sergio Ramos, who knows if he can make Real Madrid slip up a little and make the La Liga contest a little better for the neutral, and also for Barca supporters, of course. As we're into the last 45 seconds of this game, Getafe thought they had the ball in transition. They've given away possession because they fouled the player. Fermin holding his right ankle here just inside the defensive half. Almost got sandwiched, you could say. yellow and also colours Alenya. Barça drifting into the box once more. GETAFE looking down the left side to get out of jail. It's going to Vitor Roque, so there'll be a throw for the Azulones. As we come to the final seconds of life in this game. Decent afternoon, a little bit of rain throughout, cloudy day, although the sun was shining, especially on behalf of Barcelona, who made changes to their squad. They brought in some of the more youthful, vibrant figures in Cubarsí and made 2 changes up forward with Rafinha and João Felix, both of those getting a game. That is the end of the match on match day 26. It is FC Barcelona 4, GETAFE 0, and it has been a brilliant game for the host sides. And Xavi, the man of the match, Rafinha Diaz. A goal and an assist for him. His 4th goal, his 6th assist, his 10th goal involvement. We'll take you through the match events as Barcelona cut the La Liga deficit back to 5 points. They're up into 2nd place, pending Girona's game in hand. The standings showing you 56 goals scored for Barcelona now. No goals conceded, so that is a clean sheet for them, which is another tick of approval. The match events, Rafinha's goal, the opener